What's going on, guys? Another video, which means I have more free picks for you. In today's video, I have 6 free picks for Thursday, 3 in the NBA and 3 in the MLB. We cashed you out yesterday with our NBA picks, so hopefully you stick around, tell these plays, and we can cash you out again. All I ask before we jump straight into it is, number 1, go down, hit the subscribe button, and while you're down there, also, let's get this video to 50 likes. It's free to do, and it helps me out a ton, and it shows me that you appreciate me getting out these videos. So go do that for me, and now we can jump straight into the video. And the first thing that I, of course, have to talk about is the free Discord that you see on the screen right now for a couple of different reasons. This Discord, like I just said, is completely free of charge, no strings attached. You don't got to pay anything. All you have to do to get in is go down, click the link in the description, click the link in the pinned comment, join up, and not only are you going to get a huge sports betting community where we talk about picks all day long, but also you're going to get free picks every single day from me with full write-ups underneath them. And the most exciting thing about this Discord is I am a professional sports bettor myself, but over the past year, I've been trying to develop an AI that can predict the picks for me to make it, number 1, easier on me, and to hopefully make me even more profitable. And in the last year, I finally developed something that worked, and I'm about to release it to this Discord for free starting in May. So starting this month, we're going to be running this AI. It's been hitting at a 60% rate over the last 6 months. That's long enough, a long enough time horizon to know if something is profitable or not, and so far it's proven to be profitable. I'm sure it'll hit anywhere from 55 to 65% on average, so I promise you, we're starting this up for completely free, so you're going to want to get in here, you're going to want to get these picks. I promise you it's going to be worth it. And now with that being said, we can go ahead and jump straight into the video. We're going to be putting this these picks in on Dabble. And the reason why I like Dabble so much is they currently have the best sign-up offer that you're going to see from any app. If you sign up with my code FBL, they're going to give you a completely free $25. It's going to be linked down below. You can click the link, or you can just go download the app in the App Store. Use my code FBL. They're going to give you a free $25. You don't even have to deposit. Get in there. Get Dabble, get your free $25, go put it on this play if you want to. That's why I love Dabble. That's why we're using it in this video. I'm going to be giving you MLB and NBA picks. And the first, like I said earlier, obviously, and then the first pick that I'm going to be taking here is, as you can see, Aaron Gordon to go over his points. We're taking his over, and it's going to be at this line of 13.5. So the reason why I like this pick is, number 1, he has a really good hit rate. In his last 5 games, which are all against the Clippers, by the way, he is over in 5 out of 5, averaging 18 points in their series so far, which is absolutely insane. So the first thing that I notice is we've just got to ride with the heater here. He has been crushing the Clippers. He's found a way to score against them. He's proven that he can consistently, and that's the number 1 reason why I like it. But overall, even outside of these last 5, he's over in his last 9 of 10, still averaging over 18 a game. Last 20 going over in 75% of games. And then the number 1 reason why I like this is if we go put him in his projected minutes, all these players in the playoffs, they're going to play a little bit more minutes compared to what they played in the regular season because it's playoff basketball, of course. So he's projected 38 minutes in this game. And if we put him between 35 and 41 minutes, you're going to see that on the season, when he plays in this minute range, he is over this mark in 9 of 11 games, averaging 22 points per game, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So, in my opinion, the books have this line way, way too low. He's averaging over 10 points over this 13.5 mark. So I'm taking this all day long, and that's going to be my first pick. Now, for my second pick, we're going to move over to the MLB, and we're going to be taking that guy, Matt McLain, to go under 1.5 total bases. As you can see, he's under this mark in 5 of his last 5, only averaging 0.4 bases in these games. Last 10, he's under in 9 out of 10, averaging just 0.5. And then on the season, he is under this mark at a 77% rate, going under in 17 of 22 games, which is obviously exactly what we want to see. Now, to go along with that, we also have a pretty good matchup here. Considering he's going to be facing a left-handed pitcher, and against lefties, his average drops from a 162 that is already really bad down to a 143, so even worse. So he's going to have a little bit harder time hitting against this pitcher, and this pitcher is pretty average overall so far this year, considering he's sitting at an ERA of 3.19. I don't see Matt McLain having much success in this game. I think he goes under pretty easily. Maybe he has one single base, but I don't see him going over that. I really don't see him having 2 or 3 bases, so that's why I'm locking this pick in. So go lock it in. That's going to be my second pick. Now for my third pick, we're going to be locking this in on Dabble as well, another basketball pick, and we're going to be taking that guy. Well, this second pick is actually wrong. It's supposed to be Ivica Zubac, and I'm going to tell you why. The third pick here is Ivica Zubac right here, not Norman Powell. Do not go bet on Norman Powell. This is the pick right here. Zubac to go over 17.5 points. And the reason that I like this so much is, number one, the hit rate, just like with the other picks. In his last 5, he's over this mark in 4 out of 5. Averaging 20 points per game, which once again is all in this Nuggets series. So he's proven to me that he can score at will against this Nuggets defense. We already knew coming into this series the Nuggets didn't have the greatest defense, and that is shown to be true so far, especially when it comes to Zubac. So he's over in 4 out of his last 5, which is all against the Nuggets. He's over in 8 of his last 10, averaging 21 a game. And then in his last 20, he's over at a 60% rate, averaging 19.45 a game. And once again, we got to go take a look at the minutes because these minutes change a lot in the playoffs. And he is projected 39 minutes in this game. So let's go ahead and put him in that minute range, 36 to 42 minutes. Put him in that range. And you can see on the season when he plays in this minute range, he's averaging 19.6 points per game, going over at a 64% rate. And head-to-head against the Nuggets, he's over in 4 out of 5 games in this minute range. And not to mention, the Nuggets allow the 22nd most points in the entire NBA to his position. So great matchup, especially against his position. And he's already proven that he can score against them. And he has a really good hit rate in his last 5, 10, and 20 games in this minute range. So I'm locking this one in all day long. Ivica Zubac to go over 17.5 points. Now, for my next pick, you did get a quick glance of it. And yes, it's going to be Jarren Duran over 1.5 bases. We took Matt McLain under 1.5. We're taking Jarren Duran over 1.5. And there's a few reasons why once again. So, in his last 5, he's over in 4 to 5, averaging 3.2 bases per game, which is just absolutely ridiculous. So once again, we have a guy on a heater, so let's ride with it. Last 10, 8 out of 10, averaging 2.8 bases. And then on the season, he's a little bit over 50%, averaging 1.87, so still over this mark. So number one, that looks really good. The hit rate is what I liked first off. But second, and most importantly, he has a great matchup, considering he's going to be facing off against Jose Barrios here. And against Jose Barrios, what I like to see is he has 18 plate appearances, and in those appearances, he is hitting 500, which is just absolutely crazy. He is hitting 500 in a big sample size, and Jose Barrios is a right-handed pitcher, and Jarren Duran tends to do a little bit better against righties. His average goes from 273 to 300. And then to just make me like it even more, Jose Barrios struggles against lefties more because his ERA goes from 4.2 to 4.4. So all 3 of these things are pointing in the right direction, plus the hit rate on top of that, especially in his last 5 and last 10. So I'm locking this in all day long. You're getting great value at minus 105. I absolutely love this pick. Now for my 5th pick, my last NBA pick, we're going to be going over to this Pistons game, and we're going to be taking a look at that guy, Jalen Duren, to go over his points plus rebounds at this line of 23.5. Now, the reason I like this so much is simply because of his projected minutes. So he is projected 32 minutes in this game, and when he plays in this minute range, he is an absolute beast. So let's go over here. Let's put him in that range. Let's put him between 29 and 35. And when he plays in this minute range, you can see that he is over this mark at a 73% rate, averaging 26 points plus rebounds. And what's craziest to me is that you can see this stretch where he went over a lot. And this is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And his 14 in 14 of his last games where he has played in this minute range, he has gone over in 13 of them, which is just absolutely absolutely ridiculous. So I'm taking this all day long. No questions asked. He's already proven to us in this minute range he can go over against the Knicks. And in a must-win game, I expect him to give literally everything he has. He fell short right here with only 23, but in these 2 games, he went over. So I'm taking this all day long. Go lock it in while you can. I absolutely love it. And now we can get into my last pick of the video, which is going to be, of course, another MLB pick. And it's going to be that guy, Francisco Lindor, to go over runs in this game against the Diamondbacks for a few reasons. Number 1, the hit rate. He's over in 4 of his last 5. 8 of his last 10, and then 12 of his last 20. And then, most importantly, the matchup. He's going to be facing Zach Gallen here. And against Zach Gallen in his career, he's number 1, hitting 300. Zach Gallen is also a right-handed pitcher, and against righties, he hits a little bit better. Average goes from 302 to 311. And then, last thing, Zach Gallen pitches absolutely terrible against left-handed batters, and considering Francisco Lindor is a switch hitter, he's going to hit lefty against Zach Gallen, and against lefties, Gallen's ERA jumps up from 5.5, which is already bad, all the way up to 7.04. So I really don't see any reason why Francisco Lindor can't get on base probably 2 times in this game at minimum. And if he gets on twice, he's probably going to score at least once in those 2 base appearances. So I'm taking this all day long. Francisco Lindor overruns. Go lock this in. And don't forget to go get yourself a free $25 on Dabble with code FBL. No deposit needed. Go down, hit the link below. And until next time, let's all go print some money.